Warning, this game is rated M for mature. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back everyone to some Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Before we start tonight's stream, I kinda need to explain some stuff. And there's a reason why we're an hour later than this stream normally starts. So, over the past week, I was having some Windows issues, so I just decided to bite the bullet and just reinstall everything from scratch. So I back up all my files, and apparently, this game does not have cloud save support. So when I turned on my computer with a fresh install, I noticed this when I booted up Revengeance for the first time. My save was just gone. Great. So I replayed this game up to the point we were at on stream this past week. So if there's any discrepancies in my file, that's simply because I had to replay the entire game from scratch in a week. So some things are going to look different, and I do apologize for that, but it actually kind of helped in some ways because it allowed me to learn more about this game. So I know more about this game's mechanics now than I did a week ago. So things should go a lot more swimmingly now in terms of combat. Also, upgrades are going to be slightly different. I actually have more stuff this time around, so if I go to story and customize, I can go ahead and show all that off. Hey Celtics, how you doing? Alright, so if I check bodies here, everything I pretty much kept the same. So I have the Mariachi and Gray Fox outfits still. Weapon-wise, I have pretty much all the same stuff for my main blade, but some other things here are a little more upgraded. So there's that. Unique weapons, I went ahead and just bought the weapon that we unlocked last time, since I actually had the points for it this time around. So we have this. We can enhance it if we want. Life is still max. Fuel cell's still set. Now, skills is the big one. Skills, I actually have a couple more moves here than I did beforehand. Like, I bought Falling Lightning. I got... I can't remember half of these that I had in the stream. I think I didn't have this. I know one or two of these I didn't have. And I have now. I know I didn't have the Thunder Strike. That's another one. So some things, like I said, I definitely have different on this file, but in a positive way, because it saves us some grinding. And as you can see, I got BP to use, so I'll use BP before we start. So, let's see. I haven't really tried some of these. I haven't heard if some of these skills are really good or not. I really wish there was a way to really test these, like Bayonetta, for example. So there's no real way to know a power if I buy is good or not. I'll get this one, because I've heard that this pole thing is actually pretty good as an attack. And before we upgrade, I want to go ahead and just save on the skills and go back to the unique weapon thing for a second, because I want to put a little more into my pole. You know what? Yeah, sure. Because we keep on using it. I'm not going to do a strength 4 because that's going to burn me out. I tried this weapon. I tried the Psy weapon in between sessions. I upgraded it twice, and I kind of regret that now because this weapon kind of sucks. It's not great. We're probably not going to upgrade that for this adventure at this point. Guess I gave it one strength upgrade. I'm going to keep it at 1 until we use the blade. So, let me click here. Let's go back to this. I'm going to try this. Why not? I get the sweet kick, too. We can afford it. Now we got 2 new moves. Great. Oh, no, 3. Oh, now it's related to the other weapon, too, the scissors. And I'm guessing Lightning Strike is related to Psy. Quick Draw. Ooh, actually, this would be good, because I've played games with something like this before. Bayonetta has a Quick Draw upgrade for the swords, and it functions basically the same. They're going to hold off on the rest of these. We'll keep the BP we actually have. But before we actually start, because there was a discrepancy in the file, I decided let's do something special for this one. So we got ourselves a couple of different costumes here we can go ahead and use. And while I'm a fan of the mariachi uniform here, I think we've seen the sombrero for long enough. So we could go old school, or we can have a nice, refreshing can of Pepsi. I looked into the mods in between sessions here, And we're going to use ourselves the Gray Fox Pepsi Man mod, which is basically, as you can see, it replaces the color scheme with Pepsi. So we're going to play with Pepsi Man. Alright, without any further ado, let's just jump back in.
That was quite the fall, Raiden. I'm glad to see that you are all right. Huh? It's time you got out of Denver. Enemy sighted!
Hi, how you doing? Wait, what? Okay, I was wondering where my combo got hit there. I guess someone shot me in the air? Oh, he's got an arm. Hang on, I'm gonna get that first. It's a little awkward to get. Nah, I missed it. This thing's spine. I'm hitting it right in the dang square. Come on. Surprised that counted. So I've learned a lot more about the blade mechanic in this game. For starters, when I seen, if you're gonna play this game, please for the love of God, either play this on PC or on the Xbox One backwards compatibility. I seen this game being played off the 360, and oh, it had some major slowdown, especially in blade mode. Like, blade mode made this game really choppy. So from what I've seen, if you're playing a console version, you might as well play the 360 version on an Xbox One, because it fixes a lot of frame rate issues. I don't know how much better the PS3 version is. I do have access to it. I just never played it. So I wouldn't know.
Are you all right?
I imagine it's not that much better.
You just get those brains out of here.
And what will you do?
Get out of here and to the launch site.
Ah, the young ladies' company, yeah? How fortunate they are in Colorado, too.
Yeah. Shouldn't take more than 2 hours with a set of wheels. Guess I'll just have to borrow some. A lot of cars got abandoned when the evac order came down.
But won't the roads be blocked? If you are struck by one of those missiles, or...
I know. Let me just worry about putting some distance between me and World Marshal, and what's left of it.
Okay, that was weird. Cuts it kind of locked my controls there for a second. Oh, hey, a box. Spicy. Oh, okay, that's a Metal Gear over there. I was wondering what made that rumble, and that's a lot of geckos. Oh, controller, please. Okay, I might also have some controller issues. If I complain a lot about controllers tonight, I apologize. But my wireless controller setup this past few days has been kind of a nightmare. So I've been having a lot of problems using my Xbox controller and PC. I'm not even sure why. Now, I learned I can do this in between sessions. I didn't even realize this was a thing at first, but if you stealth take down enemy, you can go right into blade mode. The game doesn't do that great of a job at demonstrating you can. There is slowdown there, but I never knew that was for blade mode. I thought that was just for being, like, dramatic. Because the game does do that in some other spots. Come on, stop trying to hit me when your friends are already taking up my attention, dude. I'm just gonna go into my double trigger mode, basically. That's literally what this is. This is just double trigger from DMC. Alright, that's that. It's not really that big of a deal we fail the stealth sections, because I have learned another thing about this game's ranking system, which apparently kind of doesn't make sense for stealth to even be a thing in this game. So, apparently, if you want to get the best ranking in every stage and you want to get all of the missions to unlock, so all the combat missions to show up in general, you have to just blatantly ignore the stealth. Because if you do stealth sections, it can just flat out skip certain enemy sections of the game. Like, some enemies just won't show up, which means, we'll call it a verse like Bayonetta. That verse won't play out at all. So if you want to get the best ranking and get every ranking in a stage, you can't do stealth. It's just worthless. That's not great, honestly. Like, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of that mechanic. It's a weird mechanic for a game like this because it's really only here because of the namesake. It's Metal Gear, so you gotta have it, but it just doesn't actually work at all in this game for the ranking. Oh, he's got an arm? Give me that left arm. Oh, okay. I don't know how that actually killed him and missed the arm, but sure. Left arm's just all I get. I got a couple more when I had the replay, but I still hate getting them.
Raiden, hurry. It may be an RLB, but it still needs time to accelerate and decelerate from first cosmic velocity. Could require more than 30 minutes to get to Pakistan.
Get off me. How do we activate that pole move we unlocked here? Let's see. Well, one, I got this, which is good. To do draw is just to hold down X. But how do I do the pole dancing thing? Here we go. Rotate and Y. So just this? Oh yeah, okay. So just do a circle and then press the button. Simple enough. And if you keep on pressing the button, you keep the attack up. Okay, that's cool. Oh, that has a huge delay on it. I don't know how well the blade draw attack's gonna work out. Oh man, hitting the square on those guys to get their spines, it's not the easiest thing to do. Oh, house is not close enough. This is really not a good spot to fight you guys. This camera is not liking stairs. Nope. Over here. Oh, you're still alive. I'm surprised this counts as alive. Yeah, this there's some robots down there and one guy over here. Well, let me actually show off what this psi weapon does and why I don't like it too much. So it can pull you over to enemies, which in theory could be really cool, and it is to a degree. But it's hard to combo with this. It does also stun enemies too for a second, which again is kind of neat. But it's only good for like this kind of section. Like, if I was fighting a bigger mook instead of these tiny little robots, it would actually be a little bit harder to do anything.
I've located a route with relatively light security. I will mark the heading on your Soliton radar.
Oh, careful. We know stealth is still kind of useless. I probably want to try it a little bit. What do I have equipped? Oh yeah, rocket launchers, that's not going to be good. Oh, he's staring at me. Controller, please. Alright, I think he's not going to notice me. No, okay, never mind. He had a friend look at me. Again, does not matter if I fail combat because it's actually more beneficial to fail combat if you want the max rank. Alright, I'll see. This is what I was talking about. Look at how crap that is. On the Metal Gear, that just wasn't doing anything. Like, the psi is really not great for big mooks. For tiny things, it's okay. For bigger things, it's kind of not going to work. Oh, I actually got his arm. Sweet. I was going for it, but sometimes it doesn't work.
I believe I have all I need for a little surprise.
You know what? I want to try out those scissors. Oh, this is sluggish. Holy crap. I can definitely tell these scissors are the heavy weapon of the game, but jeez, that is slow. Guess that's it for the area. All right, cool. I do like how we're going backwards from Chapter 3 location. Like, this is a neat idea.
I will find a way to exit the helicopter. Proceed out of the city. I will contact you when I am on the ground.
Oh, it's the big guys. Ooh. Ah, we're already kind of committed. Get off. No bear hugs. Oh, come on! I was about to grab his spine. Now it's on the ground. I'm gonna swap back to the pole. It seems like out of all weapons we've got so far, the pole seems to be the best one. Because it's really good to still combo. The other ones are just not combo potential in comparison. Hi, how you doing? Can I have your spine? That'd be nice, thank you. This is all just for a secret? Yeah, just for secret, because there's a VR mission over on our side. I grab this. And now VR.
Enemy behind you.
Oh, jeez, you didn't tell me there was going to be 3 of them. Get off. Oh, this is a bad spot to be fighting. I can't see anything. That's better. Oh, how'd you still grab me? Thanks for the health. Hi, watermelons. Why do we have watermelons in here? Can I slice and dice them? It's gonna be a waste of blade mode, but I want to see. Yep, you can slice and dice watermelons. Don't know why you would, but yeah, there you go. You can do it.
You have escaped the pursuit.
Seems like it.
You have passed the last of the barricades. Save your strength. Find a vehicle.
Right. That should do nicely.
That what I think it is. Oh yeah, time to ride a Harley. If Bayonetta can do it, so can I. That was it? Okay, that was a short chapter. There's really not much to it. Sure. Well, I guess we can customize already, although I don't know what's the point. We didn't really get that many points there. I can't do anything more with light because we got that max. What about fuels? No, we didn't get any fuel cell stuff. Okay. I'm honestly not even sure what should upgrade at this point. The smartest thing probably to do is to put all my points into my main weapon and then save up for the Foxblade later. Because I'm not going to be able to afford Foxblade for a while. That probably wouldn't be until like a second playthrough, if you want to be honest. So I'm going to max out my sword now because I have the BP for it. So there you go. That's everything. Every single upgrade. Alright, I guess we will continue on.
Everything okay on your side?
I am out of Colorado airspace and nothing on the radar.
Good. I'm almost there.
Why are we parking in the middle of the street? This isn't safe. Oh, hi. It's our good boy, Wolf. Oh, that's not our good boy anymore.
Right.
Having a little heart-to-heart?
I have analyzed his words and actions. I am unable to ascertain his motivation.
Fancy meeting you here.
You knew I'd come. I suppose I should thank you for not killing everyone at the launch site.
Well, not if you say it like that.
For a hired killer, you're not very good at your job.
The war is the big payoff.
Right. Big raises all around once World Marshal gets all those contracts.
I'm not talking about money, Jack. I'm talking ideals.
Excuse me?
We better not be talking about memes again. You
Forget
can only
it.
take so many memes.
We've both heard enough speeches about higher causes by now. History will decide who's right. End of story.
I don't care who thinks I'm right. And I've got cause enough for killing you.
Huh? Oh, good. Why, that's very good. Yes, I like that.
Must you really fight?
Don't interfere.
This is between us.
And it ends here.
Okay. Let's dance!
Good, now we can actually have a rematch. It's about time. Fight Pepsi Man. How's it feel? Remember when you did that but you cut my arm off? Next time it's the arm. I'm missing something here? I know I'm supposed to be doing something different. Oh, nope, there you go. I did some damage. Like, what the heck's going on? I know sometimes he'll grab, but... God, I gotta do some damage here. I can do on the other side of the rock. Oh, yep, you can destroy it. All right, that's what I figured. Oh, we got a combo out of that. I'm surprised. Oh, I'm just supposed to cut the rocks. Alright, I almost thought this was going to be a QTE. There, you're down to .1. Let's do it. There we go. Or wait, did it work? Because I feel like I should have cut his arm. I don't know if that worked or not. Blade mode in this game can be weird when it comes to hitboxes.
Cyborg enhancements.
Was this outcome necessary? Evidence inconclusive.
I guess even AIs don't know everything.
It is likely no single correct answer exists. Additionally, human conflict stems from opposing ideals and societal norms. I was not programmed with these guidelines.
You're better off figuring those out for yourself. ID locked.
A BT-7 high-frequency blade. The efficacy of the enhancement directly correlates to the quality of the original weapon. My file indicates Sam inherited the sword from his father.
Going to bury it?
I will retain it in memory of Sam.
Right it. We have less than 1 hour. Hurry!
Roger that.
Oh yeah, that's right, there was a mission. We got a little sidetracked from murder. Wait, that was it? Again, okay, what with these short chapters? So chapter 5 is literally just get out of the city with 4 enemy gauntlets. The 4 verses. Chapter 6 is just a boss fight, that's it. Like, there is not much left. It makes me question how long is the final chapter going to be here. Because this game only has 7 chapters when you don't count the prologue, so it goes up to R7. We're going to the final chapter next. So they kind of went from being kind of long chapters, taking about an hour, hour and a half on gameplay, to just kind of saying, please finish the game. Here, have this like 10-minute boss fight. Go. This is really weird. Well, on the plus side, that gave us a lot of BP. All we did was fight one guy, and we got so much BP. But the final fuel cell was 60,000? Jeez, that's a jump compared to the last one. Like, I know these get jumps, but man, that's out of range. We got more strength upgrades, but all of this is out of my point total too. Like, I can't do anything with these points. Like, I'm not going to be upgrading anything. There's no point because I just can't afford it. So I'm better honestly just saving. So what we're going to do is actually we're going to take a quick intermission. I know we didn't start this until like half an hour or so ago, but I need to get up real quick. So we're going to go on break, and when we come back, I guess we'll be entering the final chapter of the game. So stay tuned, and we'll be back here in just a bit. Alright, we're back, so let's go ahead and jump into the final chapter. Not even an hour into tonight's stream. Okay. This guy really likes anime. Holy crap. Okay, he doesn't just like he doesn't just like anime. I think he likes hentai, and I'm a little more concerned. Raiden, do your thing to him.
Are you, Mr. Raiden, sir?
That's good to know you're an idiot. Does that look like a human cyborg thing to you? That's Raiden. The thing you're just talking to is a dog.
Where is she?
I'll tell her you've arrived.
Over here! Hi there, stranger.
Hey, you're looking good.
Aw, who's your little friend?
Oh, it's a long story.
Shake?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm missing something here from story context since I haven't played the other games. I don't have my co-coms here right now to very answer this question. Maybe later. They eventually get on.
We don't really have time to catch up.
Sorry, not really.
It's okay. Follow me.
So exactly what kind of...
You'll see.
You built that?
Yep. It uses a hybrid lace ramjet engine I designed. Well, are you in a hurry or not?
Right. Hey, thanks, Sonny.
Hmm? The flight plan is already set. You're good to go. Please switch off all cell phones and portable gaming devices. And remember, this is a no-smoking flight.
Roger. Ready for countdown.
No time for that. Ignition!
I feel like we don't need the visors for this. We're just doing it to be cool. Weep. A weird weeb. Just likes his animu. They're in the memes at least.
Anything?
Nothing. You sure we got the right place?
Gotta be. It's the only base big enough with security contracted out to World Marshal.
All right. I'm headed in.
Oh god, what is happening? Controls. Oh god. I might honestly just swap this thing over to a wire connection. This is actually getting kind of unplayable. I don't know what's going on with my wireless all of a sudden. Like, this past week, I've been just having huge issues with wireless crap. Whether it be Bluetooth or proprietary wireless. Like, I know my issue with this. I need to just get me one of those official Xbox adapters for PC. That would probably just solve all my problems. This is actually getting unplayable. Let me see if I can find a cord real quick. Okay, we got ourselves a cord. I'm just gonna go wireless for this because this is honestly getting unplayable. So I'll have to look into, I guess, some more wireless crap. Probably just a bad USB port. Alright, plug this in, and now we should be good to go. Thing actually gets in the controller. There we go, we hear our confirmation that we need, and the game doesn't recognize the controller. Great. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I can at least do keyboard controls. I guess we'll just reboot. So, game's gonna go away for a second. You gotta love technical stuff. If I knew this in between the intermission, I would have done something. Whatever. Hey, Amber, how you doing? Guess while I'm waiting for that to load, let me make sure this is recognizing on my computer. Let me just load up something. Oh, I see why it's getting confused. Ooh, yeah. My problem is the adapter I'm using for wireless, it still puts out a constant signal as an Xbox 360 pad. So it's just interfering. Alright, well, luckily a reboot fixed the interference. Oh, that's way better. Holy crap. I can actually control what I'm doing without like a half a second of input delay. This is actually playable now. Alright, they can't see me, so let me try to get this guy's arm. Okay, never mind. I'll have to get his arm a different way. And by a different way, I mean completely whip. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Blade Mode. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, not anymore. Can I just like this? No, okay. I was trying to see if we can hit them both at once, but that's just not happening. Now if they both move. Okay, there we go. That it? Oh yeah. It was a quick battle.
You see that? Their EXIF codes show up as unaffiliated.
Wait, Marshall has the security contract for this base. Why would they have their cyborg set to the same illegal EXIF code?
Hello, can you hear us?
It's
Hey, yeah, I can hear you. Get a call from Courtney and from Matt.
They're
Two calls
making
at
it
one.
look like Desperado hacked their soldiers on site.
But can
because
you save my
everyone
game?
knows Desperado has a contract with...
The Pakistani rebels. But if we go public with the Desperado Marshall connection,
Won't matter. Not when they've got this nice big foreign threat all cooked up and ready to serve. The media and the public won't be able to resist. Remember WMD's...
Lester, can you hear us?
Yeah, sorry, I was changing mic settings.
it's another slam
Oh,
I was using the wrong mic,
I
so.
What about any humans
I'm
in the base? Marshall only
sorry, I
wants
didn't even know that
security.
was going on. I was
Most
like,
likely.
wait.
Or
Yeah, I'm
Well,
doing this mid
it's-
cutscene, so there's gonna be some
keep
stuff messed up.
appearances.
Okay.
They'd never
I'm
publicize
sorry.
what airport the president's
Anyways,
flying in,
how are you doing?
not in this region.
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
And
Could be
almost
better
no
with these
one
stupid
would have
controller
access to
problems I've been having all night.
security reasons. It was
Controller, why you no work?
Yeah, I just gotta just bite the bullet and invest in that actual
I'm heading for the
Xbox
control
adapter
tower.
because
If I can
using
destroy the
Bluetooth or
antenna,
even my
the
8-bit adapter is
US
not working
military will
anymore.
know something's wrong.
They just have too much interference.
Be careful.
Ah,
Sam's gone.
I'm
And I
sorry.
blew the winds of destruction away. I'll be fine.
You're at this part. Oh boy.
Yeah, I didn't know R5 and R6 are literally like 10-minute missions. Like, I'm thinking, we'll probably do like 2 more missions tonight, and then we'll probably end it next week, and I'm thinking, yeah, that'll work out great. And then the game is like, here, have like 2 10-minute missions in a row. It's like, okay, well, I guess we're at the final chapter. Don't know why all of a sudden they went from being like hour and a half long gameplay sections to just giving up. But
Can
here
I
we are.
ask you a question? And I'm sorry if I'm spoiling anything because I can't remember for the life of me. Did you already fight Sam?
Yeah, that was chapter
There
6.
is no time to worry about
So,
Okay.
that's done.
that. Get to the control
I like
Oh,
Sam's
Man,
boss,
we wanted to see that.
Sam's boss fights.
All right, hang on. You're kind of breaking up a bit, so I'm missing some of the stuff you're saying.
Welcome to our internet.
Yeah, welcome to Every Day with us. I said, I like Sam's boss fight. I'm guessing I'm still breaking up.
Yeah, you're still in and out.
Damn it.
Oh, is his arm glowing? Okay, good. I want that arm.
I want that arm. Give me your arm.
Hey, I'm getting an arm here. All right, which one has the RPG? You. Oh no, 2 of them. That's why this is so obnoxious.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Okay. What I said earlier is I like Sam's boss fight.
Yeah, it's a good fight.
Yeah.
It's just kind of out of nowhere how they just want to wrap that subplot up all at once
Yeah.
like that and just get over it before you're even in the final mission.
Yeah.
It feels like the pacing of this game went from like just taking its time to just wanting to be over. That's what it's feeling like right now.
Yeah. It kind of does do that.
It's not that long of a game.
I mean, still, that's kind of surprising to me.
Destroy the cameras. I think if I remember correctly, we didn't care for this mission too much.
From
Like,
what I've heard, the
mission-
ending of this game, like, I haven't heard much talk about the mission, but I know, like, the boss people are mixed on because of just the mechanics of the game in general. Kind of screwing them over.
Well, the final boss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, it's one of my favorite fights. It is my favorite fight.
See, that's why I say I hear mixed things, because you guys say it's good, and I've heard some other people say it's okay or it's really great. It's like, I don't get a straight story. It seems like just how
Yeah.
this game ends is just weird to people. Oh, there's 2 arms in here? I didn't know 2 arms could spawn in a combat section. From what I've heard, only 1 left arm can be in a combat section, but I guess this proves it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, dang on. You won't notice me in my box.
They will never find me.
I wish this mod also changed the box of Pepsi. That would have been great, but sadly, it's just my armor.
Oh wait, is this a Pepsi Man outfit?
Yeah, you haven't noticed it yet. You notice how this Gray Fox outfit is blue?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I thought it was just a Gray Fox outfit.
nope. Not just Gray Fox. Hit the square. Why does that just not work when it feels like it?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not even in the building. Maybe that's why there's two arms spawning, because they're far enough away. Yeah, you can get like good look here on the side. You can already see the Pepsi logos.
Yeah, Pepsi Man. Okay.
Yeah, even the head has a little Pepsi icon right in the eyeball.
Yeah, he found Pepsi Man.
I didn't know we were playing Pepsi Man.
Lester already likes this game just because of this.
Out of all the mods, this is one of the more interesting ones when I see. You can kind of do the same thing, I think, with the standard outfit, and it turns it into Iron Man colors, but they don't look that great to me. They kind of stick out a little too much.
Yeah.
It's one of the only ones I've seen that actually does look pretty good and kind of fits in the game. Alright, well, I pretty much got through this section stealth base, which probably won't be good for my overall score, but hey, whatever. So, I guess while I'm going through this section now, I was already confused in the previous cutscene. Now I got my Metal Gear experts here. I can kind of ask, who was that lady again that helps us out to get to Pakistan? The girl that helps with the jet.
Was her name Sunny?
Sunny.
Was her name Sunny?
I think so.
Do you remember when Amber was streaming Metal Gear Solid 2? And Olga, you remember Olga, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember that unborn child they were talking about that was being held hostage by the Patriots?
So that's her daughter then, isn't it?
That's her daughter, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now.
In
Because
Metal
they were
Gear
acting
Solid-
like, yeah, we knew each other. It's like,
well,
not for me.
You'll know if you play when you play Metal Gear Solid 4, she has a more prominent role in that game too.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Sunny is Olga's child.
Oh man, you're an idiot. How did you not notice me?
Which makes it all the more confusing because when Raiden asks at the end of 2, said, "Is Olga's child safe?" and Snake says, "Yeah, he's safe." It
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
a
like,
he.
wait a minute.
It wasn't a he. The hell, Snake. Yeah, that Sunny is Olga's child.
Oh, I chopped the arm in two. Great. Yeah, no, that makes a lot more sense. Because again, the game, well, they don't really explain it much, obviously, but that's one of those subtle nods that you'll know as a hardcore fan. Which,
well, if you play
about
4,
that?
if you play 4 too, you'll know who she is.
yeah. Well, a lot of stuff about this is because of 4.
Yeah. Otacon kind of fosters her. Yeah, it is the best way you can do it. Otacon kind of adopts her a little bit and kind of raises her. Amber's yelling at me from the other room. Give her just a second. She'll come over and
Yeah, it's
explain
fine.
it.
I mean, you kind of pretty much got the gist of it. Where, yeah. That's a character I was somewhat familiar with name. Just forgot their name.
I said, at least do you remember Olga? And yeah, and you said, yeah, I remember her. I said, okay, well.
Yeah, because that was a whole big thing in that plot.
That subplot of the game. No, not the wolf.
All I do is unplug a controller thing. I get back in my chair and he's dead. Did I do this?
I'm kind of glad you're playing this because I know you said you don't care for stealth games and Metal Gear stealth games. This is
I haven't
honestly
really
perfect
played many stealth games, really.
Yeah, this is probably the perfect game for you in particular.
Well, that's
like
the
these
whole
types of games.
plot. Like the whole thing of this is just to kind of be an entry level to both Metal Gear and then these kind of hack and slash games to begin with.
Yeah,
that's why this is kind of easier compared to some of the other Platinum games. In some ways. Like, the rankings is super forgiving in some areas.
Would you play would you play Devil May Cry?
That's a big spider! I need a big net.
That's a big spider.
Yeah, no, I played like a bit of the first game. Like, I played probably 20 minutes of DMC1.
Yeah.
I have that and also the reboot, strangely enough. So I have one and one's reboot.
Okay.
Oh, hi. We haven't seen this guy in a long time.
Saucy Jack. Just a little too late, as usual. Armstrong. Impressive little toy you've got there. But your plan ends here. Idiot. You're not ending our plan. You're expanding it. Check the internet lately.
Check the internet lately?
We're not doing the memes again.
What? How'd they know?
Someone posted photos of what's happening on the base. The whole world is up in arms.
Oh, great. We got a leak, which means there are going to be more memes.
Yeah.
How did they?
This whole boss fight is a meme.
The story leaked early. Then Marshall's plan is ruined.
The hell it is. Look what they're saying. The story just went live, and already they're calling for blood.
But the president was saved. And yet American blood was spilled. By Americans. Besides, a few dozen soldiers is tragic, but nothing to start a major war over. That's just the spark, son. The excuse we've been waiting for. America's wanted this war for years. The Patriots, they knew war was good for the economy. 4 years later, their legacy lingers on. The memes. They left us their great...
War is good for the economy. Yeah, I know. But it doesn't mean to make it right.
Yeah. Yeah, the more this game's story goes on, the more you realize how badly it's aged because memes. Memes now mean a completely different
you haven't
thing.
seen anything yet. This is just...
Oh, I heard one of the codec calls that talks about VR, and that one aged badly.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh yeah, we could use VR for something like gaming, but that'll never catch on. Like, they were a little early on that one, but it did.
See, you just talked about memes just now.
Again, this is why this game is aging weirdly, because memes mean a different thing to most people nowadays. Memes kind of back at this age was just talking about political stances, ideals. Memes nowadays are jokes.
And the military costs? Wasting billions is going to help the economy? DMCs, arms manufacturers, job creators, Jack. All those workers spending money, paying taxes. Trust me, a little war can work wonders. So grease the gears with some innocent blood, is that it? Oh, relax, Jack. It's a war on terror. We're not out to kill civilians. Extremists, lawless gangs, madmen. Of course, that would have to include you. Wouldn't want any eyewitness reports complicating the message.
So he's got a Metal Gear of his own, as you can tell.
Obviously, it's a huge advantage for him for that reason. But it looks like he's using the Xbox 360 D-pad to control this, so he may not be having that most accurate of movement.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows that's not good D-pad.
What is this called? I think it's called Metal Gear Excelsius or something
We'll find out in a minute when its health bar shows up. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Metal Gear Excelsius, yeah. This is... yeah, this fight's kind of really telling, too. It tells you, it really... He has a pattern, and you could definitely tell his pattern.
Yeah, well, he's big, so that makes him slow.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best fight to do the pole dancing move.
No, it isn't.
We didn't really get to use it much. We just bought it, and then the game just kind of decides, you know what, we're going to wrap up in half an hour, so here's bosses.
I mean, you fought a Metal Gear at the beginning of this game. Now to fight another Metal Gear at the end of the game.
I mean, it makes sense. Come full circle.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that hit. That was nowhere near me.
I'm going to tell you right now, Senator Armstrong has probably the most quotable quotes in this entire game.
It seems like he can so far.
He himself is a meme online. He's basically... I don't mean to get political about this, but he's basically Donald Trump.
To be fair, to go real political, this guy probably do a better job than Trump. Sounds like he knows what he's doing.
You don't have to move, baby girl.
Oh, hi, Lacer. Thanks for taking out pretty much both Metal Gears for me so I can get their spines immediately.
He's fighting Excelsius right now.
Oh, is there a buffer?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have went to the bathroom, I guess.
Now, what were you saying about earlier? About I said we were talking about Sonny.
Yeah.
What were you saying earlier to me? I couldn't hear you.
I said Otacons get father, or Otacons get marriage and went right into fatherhood.
Oh yeah, yeah. He kind of plays surrogate father for Sonny.
Well, it's funny because she doesn't even call him that. She just calls him Uncle Hal. So, it's a good thing you've been practicing up on this game, Lester.
Yeah, because I can see this is when things ramp up.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't. Just let him figure it out.
No, me and Amber haven't even finished this game. We're on this boss fight. We can't yet. But that was before their save got deleted too. So
yeah.
So you want to play it again, but this time for me, Lester?
It has to be PC. From what I've seen, someone actually doesn't have slowdown. I mean, you two played it on PS3, right?
Huh?
Yeah, we played it on PS3.
Alright, yeah, so how bad is the slowdown in Blade mode? Because I've seen it on 360, it's real bad.
It's not that
it's
bad.
not horrible.
Alright, so it sounds almost the same.
It's doable, I'll tell you that much. But it could be better. Oh good, you already learned. Good.
Well, yeah, learn as in I got smacked in the face and I just got stuck in the center. So might as well do a pole dance.
This is the part right here where Matt and I couldn't get past.
Well, I know for a fact I will because I got a lot of rations. And as you can see, my health bar is gigantic.
Yeah.
I think I only missed one of the health upgrades in the stage. Actually, I don't know which one I would have missed.
Hey, missing 1 ain't nothing. Missing 10 is something.
Oh yeah, because then I need to go back and play the entire game.
I still buried. I didn't bury the bells in the glowy spot.
It's okay, I don't have to in the gold spot.
Oh, it doesn't? But yeah, I can put it.
That's just where you are, that's all. There you go. Get some good hits on him.
I mean, he doesn't have much health left, so I feel like this is going to be a multi-stage fight, but stage 1 here is almost done.
And slice and dice it.
Bye.
Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take your arm here.
And I'm gonna throw it right back at you. Oh wait, he only did have the ray. Never mind. Ride, man. Why couldn't you do this in 2?
That would have been cool. A lot of
New
people
plate
wouldn't have
unlocked.
bitched
His
about you.
arm.
People wouldn't have bitched about you in 2.
Yeah, did you notice how this Metal Gear is shaped as? You didn't notice, did you?
Giant spider.
I think it's more like a mantis.
Oh, looks like mantis.
Yeah. Can you kind of tell?
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
Okay, if I had to do blade mode like this in an actual game, I would hate blade mode with a burning passion. This is so
This is
slow.
ridiculous. But it's so ridiculous. You are cutting him up with his own arm.
It doesn't matter if I press X or Y. I can only do the horizontal slash. It's the only one that works. Stick doesn't do anything.
You have to admit that that's freaking amazing.
Oh, this is like out of the, like out of control, kind of like out there wackiness. But I'm not surprised. It's platinum after all.
Platinum is wacky.
How long would he let me do this for? Normally they cut you out. I guess it's just, hey, you want the S rank? Sit here for an hour and slice and dice. You got time. He's just wondering, oh, for the love of God, when was this end? Can't feel my legs.
You
That's
had no
ended.
legs.
There you go. A rank.
Good job. Hey, that's not your costume.
I was Pepsi Man. What the heck, man?
Yeah, too bad you can't change it for the FMV cutscenes like this.
Here you go.
Bastard. I don't have time for this. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
You gotta be kidding me.
I mean, what do you expect? You fought cyborgs this whole time. You're still gonna have to fight one.
I do like what they do here, though. Because you know what this reminds me of, Matthew?
What?
Volgan on top of Metal Gear on Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because after you defeat it, he takes the wires into himself and controls it himself.
Well, in this case, it's not really he's controlling it. He just got the massive boost of steroids.
Yep.
Hey, I just got that jaw.
Yeah, he's a big guy, in case you couldn't tell.
Pro if I hadn't joined the Navy. I'm not one of those beltway pansies. I could break the president in two with my bare hands.
I like Raiden's face. It's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, this is not what he was thinking would happen to him today.
And they gotta be silly somewhere. It's Metal Gear.
Also platinum.
Yeah, it's a weird formula to get wacky stuff because, man, it gets wacky. Oh, jeez, that's a huge radius. I couldn't dodge that.
Well, he
I
did
got
say
like
you're
halfway
going
across
down.
the ship.
But can he beat Pepsi Man? That's the true question.
Again? 3 times. Stop that. Jeez, dude. Oh, okay.
Nice.
We didn't even get to start yet.
You missed.
Poor Raiden.
Yeah, I gotta feel that one in the morning. He still has his pain receptors turned off so he can feel all this.
Typical politician. Big promises, but all talk. What? Jumpstart the economy? What a load of bullshit! All you care about is left.
Man, come on, Ryan, step it up. If only Snake was here, he'd already kill him.
And if only this is how the actual elections went, then people would want to go out and vote more often because they get to see this. This is what happens with the losing candidates. We just beat them to death.
If America's gone to shit, you're just another maggot crawling in the pile. All right, the truth then. You're right about one thing. I do need capital and votes. Wanna know why? I have a dream.
Oh, you're going Martin Luther King on me? Oh, come on.
This isn't even the best one yet.
No.
Truly free, damn it. A nation of action, not words, ruled by strength, not committee.
But what's the action button?
Individual, not the other way around. Where power and justice are back where they belong. In the hands of the people.
Owie.
Where every man is free to think, to act for himself. Fuck all these lunatic lawyers and chicken shit bureaucrats.
I'm starting to see where all the quotable lines are.
Yeah.
Celebrity bullshit. Fuck American pride. Fuck the media. All of it. America's diseased, rotten to the core. There's no saving it. We need
Man,
to
they
put
predicted
out
it. Back in 2013, they predicted
Wipe
it.
the slate clean. Burn it down. And from the ashes, a new America will be born. Evolved, but unchanged. The weak will be purged. And the strongest will thrive. Free to live as they see fit. They'll
And
make
we'll vote in
America
someone who
great
doesn't
again.
even have a background in government.
Do you see where Donald Trump got his slogan?
You still don't get it.
Sure.
Well, it's good to know someone's a fan of Metal Gear.
War is a business to get elected. So I can end war as a business.
Yeah, he said this before that became a slogan.
Mine
So
America. People will die and kill for what they believe. Not for money, not for oil. Not for what they're told is right. Every man will be free to fight his own wars.
Well, I thought for a second he was gonna take his belt off and start whipping us with the belt.
You've been a bad boy, Raiden.
So, what do you think?
I think now the one question we have after all this, what party are you?
Well, I don't write my own speeches.
He doesn't believe in parties, didn't you know?
Yeah.
You should try
He's a
fighting
one-man
for what you
government.
believe in sometime, Jack.
Yeah, he's not independent, he's just dictator.
For nor for anyone else.
No, it's that cigar. That's his party right there.
Am I finally getting through? I'll rid this world of pointless wars, Jack.
You beat him up and then you help him up.
Yeah, really.
What the hell?
What this typical politician. You're on my side? All right, good. I need a vote.
You're not greedy. You're batshit insane.
Finally. You didn't vote for me after all.
I'm making the mother of all omelets here, Jack. That's like my favorite line he says.
It has nothing to do with this whole thing. It's just out there.
It's Metal Gear. What do you expect?
This game is wacky, and I love it to death because of it.
You want to play it, don't
I
you?
want to play this game so bad again.
Well, play it on PC.
Best way.
The heck did he hit? Not me.
Have the Pepsi Man mod.
Now, like I said, we couldn't get past this boss fight. So when you
I'm
beat
not doing
this,
any damage so far. Like, look at his damage there when I hit him. It's still at 99.
Yeah, he's rough. Remember that. I mean, he is a cyborg too, so.
Yeah, but it just stopped my health at 0.1. I feel like there's another cutscene coming.
And he hurts, obviously.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead.
I'm making the mother of all omelets here, Jack.
That's funny they reference that.
Because of Sonny.
Because that's all Sonic cooks is eggs and omelets and Metal Gear Solid 4. You wanna know how to cook their eggs?
Sonny side up.
Yep. They actually
That
did
makes a lot of sense. I knew it. I knew it'd be a cutscene when you get hit again.
Did GDQ ever speedrun this game?
No idea.
I'm sure they probably did.
Oh no, I'm spitting out blood. That's not Pepsi.
You're a Pepsi Man. You're supposed to have Pepsi inside you. I don't know if they did or not.
So canonically, this is the last. Well, it's not even canon. I think they flat out told us.
Well, yeah, it's just kind of its own thing. But canonically, the last game in the actual Metal Gear series is 4. Yeah. But when you count side stuff, it's this. This does take place after 4. Meanwhile, this guy has abs of steel. Dear God.
The timeline can't be finished because Metal Gear Solid 5 isn't finished.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there's no end.
Where does that even take place? Because I know it's sometime after.
Metal Gear
like
Solid 5
3?
takes place between
Portable Ops and
Portable. What was it? Portable Ops or Peace Walker?
It's between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it has a lot of elements from like one of those games.
Peace Walker takes place after 3. 5 takes place after Peace Walker.
And then
after that it's then the first Metal Gear game on the NES. Or not NES, but the MSG1 or whatever it is. That weird thing that they had the original game on.
Yeah.
Can't hurt me, Jack.
You can't hurt me, Jack. Watch me. Oh, he was right.
I just say.
I don't know why I had to take off his shirt to show us this, because we seen it in his face.
Oh my gosh. You gotta say this minute.
Listen.
Time to end this.
Okay, why did the ID now just unlock? That is weird.
Dude, he's already broke.
All right. I think we're about done here.
Right.
How about third round?
Wolf is still alive.
Begin playback.
2 years I've been working towards this. And on the last day, Blondie has me downing the whole thing. We'll leave it up to fate then, shall we, Wolfie? A duel to the death. May the best man win.
Sam.
I cut him down, and that's that. Back to a regularly scheduled international incident. But if he beeps me, if I die here, the lock on my blade will disable after a couple hours. What happens after that is up to you, Wolfie.
Ha! Even dead, that guy's a pain in my ass. So, you think that little sword can save your master? Well, go ahead then. But make no mistake, Fido. When I'm finished with him, you're next.
I was not designed to fear termination.
Huh?
However, Directive 01 is to ensure all data acquired is preserved and passed along. To expire here would violate that directive.
That's a good boy.
However, Raiden came to my aid. I have learned from him. When Samuel fell,
Oh man, don't you hate when the dead guy talks and gives you respect after you're dead?
Yeah, even though he had no reason up to this point to be looked at as a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plot twist! He was still a bad guy.
Yeah, he was just kind of doing his own thing. He didn't actually care about this. Sam just wanted to fight. That's what I can get from this whole thing.
He's a rival. He's not a villain.
Pretty
He's
much.
an anti-hero.
You kicked my dog! How dare you?
Not used in anger. Not used for vengeance.
Here comes the cutscene.
But now I'm not so sure. And besides, this isn't my sword. Come on.
I guess he has contacts now.
Okay.
Dang nanomachines.
Let's dance.
Did he already say that one line?
Which one?
Nanomachine's son?
Yeah. That's when he was glowing, taking off his shirt.
How'd you do that? Nanomachine, son. That's literally the plot synopsis of Metal Gear in a nutshell.
We mentioned it. So I guess it's too late if he has to ask him if he wants a Pepsi.
Yeah, really. Oh, I actually can't use any of my sub-weapons. That's interesting. Like, the whole thing's blocked
Once
out.
you beat him with the sword.
Yeah, you can only use swords, so what was the point of me buying everything for those extra weapons?
Yeah.
It was very wasteful at the end of all this.
You notice his health bar is different than everybody
else's?
else's.
Oh, no, it's bigger. It's double.
It's double.
Jeez, man, you give me zero room to move when you do that.
Yeah. Don't fuck around, man. I love the song that plays during this fight.
It's a good song.
This is
I'm
like
hearing,
one.
yeah. Oh no, not this again.
Yep. Learn to cut.
Nope. My finger slipped off the trigger. I mean, I've gotten better with that because replaying the boss fight from Chapter 4, while it still sucks compared to all the other bosses, it's more manageable now. So this is a lot better for that reason. Because what's with this super precise crap all of a sudden? Like, that was not here the whole game until Chapter 4, and then here, do it. And you still have barely any time to react.
Get away from him. He gonna blow. Huh? Yeah. Okay, now I'm mad. That wasn't mad.
Wait a minute. This whole game taught me red and yellow attacks from enemies. What the heck does green mean? Yeah, throw in a curveball here.
At the final fight?
Yeah, he's getting his healing on. That's what green really means. Another. Oh, man. Cheap. Cheap. I can't heal. Why can't you?
This boss fight is really good, though. I like this, just the setting. I like the fight itself. I mean, it's really good, except one of the healing moves. I don't think he's ever done a healing move on us, though.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know he had one until that happened, so definitely comes out of left field. No other boss had the ability to heal. Oh, jeez, he jumps in the air, too, with that.
But I'm Pepsi Man. You can't beat me.
Yeah, I just kick you right in the stomach. I can already tell the sword's glowing. I gotta manually get it.
Same Master Sword final boss of Ganon. Right here.
Well, that's pretty much the whole point of it, yeah. Nothing else can really hurt him at this point. Because we see what our punches do earlier. Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, I parried that.
I parried that. Come on, game. There's one thing about the Final Fantasy VII remake that I really like, is the parry attack. It's easy to pull off. You don't even have to push the button right at the right time. You could literally hold it, and if they attack you, oh, I parried. That's good. I like that.
So people are gonna say that's not a challenge.
Yeah, for sure. I just appreciate it the way it is.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Yep. He's gonna say Chuck Testa. Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing.
Oh gosh, that is a whole meme, isn't it? Oh well, I mean this whole boss fight's a meme, so.
Lester's gonna ban you.
Okay, don't know if that hit the head or not, but we'll take it. That'll happen too quick.
Man, if you had a politician that could do this, you wouldn't need the freaking military. Just think, you could just send the senator.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. President, there's a war going on. Alright, I got it.
I just like that the final boss of this game in particular is a freaking politician senator.
Oh, God, what was that? A frame to react to a QTE? What was that garbage? Now some of his attacks are going from telegraph to just, I don't care, I'm punching you.
He's mad. Didn't you hear him say F the war at this point?
Fuck them! Yeah.
I interrupted his healing.
There you go. You stopped it.
Only for a moment, love.
Oh yeah, but that's kind of the whole thing right now. Oh, I was right. Blade mode was a thing. And I was also right earlier about missing my target. Blade mode is very finicky for certain things, and this guy's no exception.
Uh-oh.
That was a different button this time. I hit the wrong one.
Ow, right in the chest.
Okay,
I still have some healing. Yeah, I still got a lot of my rashes. I'm beating this on this life because of that, no matter what. It's just, it may not be the best ranking.
It's okay. First time fighting the boss, so. So, I have a koala visiting my village, and he says mate as his catchphrase. So, how appropriate. Alright, he's gonna throw shit at you again. Here comes more, blade mode.
Like I said, it's a good thing Lester did practice out.
Yeah.
Oh, I let go of the stick. Come on. Doing stick blade mode is the worst, actually, because it just sometimes doesn't work.
Yeah.
And when they do this kind of stuff, you're kind of forced to do stick blade mode.
Boom! Right in the head. Now he really mad.
Oh yeah, he has no health.
Mash that left stick.
No arm for you.
Bye.
Oh, he just wanted a hug. And done.
Not really. Like, hang on, nanomachines, remember?
Nanomachine, son.
I never give up.
Give me back my sword!
Slice some dice.
Give me your spine. Maybe that'll give me all the energy I'll need.
And...
Well done, Jack. Your dream dies with you. Oh, maybe not. You've guaranteed the status quo will go on. For a while longer, at least. War will continue as an institution, as an industry. Men will fight for reasons they don't understand. Causes they don't believe in. But at least I'll leave a worthy successor. You, Jack. You carve your own path. Use whatever methods you see fit. You don't let legal bullshit get in the way. And if it costs a few lives, so be it.
If this is you pretty much giving me a blessing for running for office, no thanks. I'm good.
I don't need your politicians and bullshit like that. Nanomachine, son.
Deep inside,
How is he still alive?
Yeah, his heart just got taken out of his chest and then exploded.
Now I'm the new senator.
Now I rule America. I'm gonna make America great again. You got B. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean,
You
that's
did
not
good,
surprising.
Lester. You did all the combat situations, though. High frequency mirror moss blade.
Infinite wig? Really? They just give you something to flat out say, here, screw it. Here, to have infinite stuff.
Our top story. President Hamilton returns from Pakistan today, completing his first visit to the country since the failed assassination attempt in Shahbazbad last May. In meetings with Pakistani President Farooq Salam, the two leaders agreed to...
Wait a minute, I just noticed this is CNET News. That's not. No, they don't have a news channel. That's just a website.
Hi, Kira.
Hey, how's it going?
You slept in today? How's everyone? Oh, hope everyone's day as well.
After all that.
Well, I would say so for Lester because he kind of just beat the game, like the main game.
At least Armstrong will never be president.
At least Armstrong will never be president.
There he is.
I have excellent news. We are approved. The new corporation is established.
Nice work, Doc. I guess the world's first cyborg staffing firm is officially open for business.
We are certified for construction and long-term nursing care, but this is just the beginning. The potential for new roles cyborgs can play is limitless.
And we're sure this isn't child labor?
The older children can work now, the rest when they come of age. And it's strictly voluntary, you know.
We're not running a charity here, huh?
How did they catch that?
Yeah, that's kind of impressive. She'll never learn about that coffee cup.
This way they learn a trade. Perhaps some discipline, huh?
It's not a perfect solution.
Sorry,
You know what?
had to go.
At least these
Go
kids will get a
put my
decent
phone on
education.
charger.
Well, I'm not about to return them to the
Oh, hi,
circus.
Kira. I'm sorry, I'm just now catching up.
At least we can give them a chance.
It's okay. Sometimes you just need a sleep-in day.
An imperfect solution.
Man, you got all my coffee all over the floor.
Yeah, at least the mug didn't break.
Ugh. It reminds me of something what happened at work today. Okay, I bought some. We had a white elephant gift exchange last Christmas, and I bought a coworker a Spider-Man mug, coffee mug. It was a ceramic Spider-Man coffee mug. Well, I guess today another one of my coworkers accidentally knocked it off because he was using it as a work coffee mug, and he accidentally knocked it off, and it shattered in a million pieces. After I just bought it, he felt so bad that he did that to the other coworker. I said, "Man, it was only $11. Don't worry about it." I forgot Sonny was really older in this one.
Yeah, I just like also the line that's not translated. Like, you're saying you're pretty cute, but I like how he words it. You're hot for days. Use that as a pickup line and hope you don't get punched in the face.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, did you notice that Sunny is like a super genius, by the way?
Yeah. Well, she did hang around Otacon for...
No, even before that, she was already really smart.
Yeah.
He rescued me too, you know. Saved my life. I owe him everything. To some people, he'll always be Jack the Ripper. I know all about his past. He had it rough, and he hurt a lot of people. But that's not the Raiden I know. The Raiden I know is a hero.
Is that the real ending of the game?
Seems like it.
Huh. Cue credits roll?
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, hello.
What happened to Raiden? I didn't even see.
Oh, there you go, now loaded. Like, hang on, we gotta figure out where the credits file is. It's not here. Let me look over here. Oh, there it is. That was such a weird black screen.
Speaking of, did you see my tweet today?
Yeah, I replied to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what the heck happened to the pacing? Like, I swear, seriously, this game went from like, oh yeah, it's coming together. We're starting to figure out what's happening to, oh, it's over? Like, it felt like they were getting to a point where they were running out of ideas. Like, all right, we gotta ship this game next week. But when we got half of the story done, figure it out. Like, it ended so quick. Chapter 5 and 6 basically didn't exist. They were 10 minutes apiece. Hey. Chapter 7 was just basically the build up to the boss fight, and while it did last a while, it's just still... This game, like, it took a while to get here, and then ended.
It just ended. Hey, look on the bright side. At least it wasn't Vanquish.
Well, yeah, it's actually had a proper ending, and not something that's clearly set up for a sequel that didn't happen.
Don't tell me Metal Gear's dead, okay?
Did you like the game, though?
I mean, it's good. Yeah, it's definitely a really fun hack and slash game. I can see why a lot of people going back to it now have some issues with certain things. Like, there's some stuff that's not that polished compared to other Platinum games, but it's still a fun game. I think the biggest thing is Blade Mode. Blade Mode just kind of feels like some stuff about it works fine, and some stuff is too precise on the player. Like, Chapter 4's boss was the biggest example of just how
Yeah.
blade mode was too precise.
Yeah, you're right. I remember that. That's why I
Well,
told
that
you.
boss is just doesn't even need to be there.
Yeah, because once you take off that guy's shield, then it's simple. Boss fight just it doesn't really have much to it. Like, literally, when I played back up to this point to rebuild this file, I was on that boss fight. Once I started cutting his shield up, it was like a 5-minute fight. No joke. Like, that guy goes down too quick when you cut his shield apart. But yeah, like, overall, it's still good. And we're not done with the game. Like, there's technically the DLC still, which I have no idea where to go to find it. But we'll figure it out. From what I've also seen, the DLC, well, with the VR stuff, you gotta pay for it still, but I think the story-based DLC missions, they're now free. Because I was able just to get them for free in, like, the PlayStation Store. So it seems like, at this point, if you just want to play the story-based stuff, just go download it, because it's probably just gonna be there. Or if you own it on PC, it's just included, because the PC version is just basically a Game of the Year version. It gives you everything.
But GG on beating the game. You don't miss it all. It's okay, Kira. I mean, sleep's important, man. I should have asked you, Lester. Did you get when you uploaded the first couple parts of the stream? Did you get hit with copyright?
No, none of the videos got any claims.
All right, cool.
They're all fine.
I thought that one's on Shirley Wood, but thankfully it didn't.
Well, so far, the only one I don't know is this one, so... I mean, if you watch this back on the YouTube upload and then some things sound low muffly or non-existent, thanks YouTube for that. But I haven't been able to... I haven't needed to go back and edit these videos at all to mute out music or alter things. It's been fine. It seems like the biggest thing is back in the day, this stuff was getting hit hard because it was Konami at the point. Because back in like early days of YouTube monetization, Konami was just basically taking everything. Not a single thing you would upload with a Konami name was safe. But nowadays, they lifted that kind of strict mindset. Like, I have a couple Konami videos on my channel, and none of them have claims. And I've seen that pretty much for everyone else.
I remember back in the day. It was basically if the Konami logo showed up at all, like any like early Castlevania games, automatic claim.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, the worst companies when it came to this was Konami, Sega, and Nintendo, from what I've seen for a while. Nintendo didn't fix their thing until like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Luckily, they eased up on that. I'm actually
eased up. They just pretty much got rid of it.
Yeah, they just flat out got rid of it. They said, "Hey."
Yeah, one thing, the one that had
stupid.
their Nintendo program or whatever to monetize the videos with.
Yeah, that failed horribly because no one wanted to use it. It was way too strict. Like, if you used any videos through that program, your whole channel just pretty much had to be pre-approved by them. It was too much.
There's some they're both focusing on like pachinko machines rather than like gaming IP. Yeah, you ain't wrong.
That's
there.
why they barely make games anymore. Like, if they make something nowadays, it's possibly like maybe a sports thing at the most. Also, heads up, you're kind of echoing a bit, so you're a little loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I just started to hear it now. Yeah, like, Konami's not doing too much nowadays. I especially don't care about the Metal Gear series, because after the last game, I don't think we're going to see the name Metal Gear ever again, because that sold horribly.
Well, Survival is not a good game at all.
No, even if you took off the Metal Gear name, it was still a crap game. Like, if it was just a standalone thing, it wouldn't have done any better.
No. I don't know what Konami was thinking.
Oh,
Well,
they just wanted
weren't
to, yeah,
thinking.
cash grab. That's what it was. They wanted to capitalize on the popular trends then, and it failed horribly. And without the original creator, yeah, things go sideways quick. Especially when it's a series known for its story. And they don't know what to do with the story.
I still think this was an alright game now. Like, it's definitely fun to play if you don't care for story. Just want to cut things up.
Although from what I heard, though, apparently, we only listened to a handful of codec conversations in the very beginning, but apparently from what I heard, the codec conversations are longer than the gameplay section of this game. They're like 6 hours or something crazy.
Yeah.
That's not surprising for a Metal Gear game, but holy crap. A lot of them apparently seem to be in Chapter 1.
Yeah, because don't they talk about Snake in one of those codex?
Yeah, Ryan brings up Snake, and that pretty much confirms at this point Snake is actually dead. Supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, also some stuff I heard is there's some weird translation stuff with that. Like one thing was presumed like maybe they were trying to keep Snake alive, but then they figured out no, that's a translation issue. That's not what they intended.
Doctor's research and staffing service certainly help.
I hear World Marshals.
And then the famous ending codec conversations
You cost them a lot of
at
money.
the end of every Metal Gear.
Not to mention killing their funding. Literally. The break-taking program is finished, but the larger company is not, I'm afraid. Someone will buy them. PMCs are in demand once again.
Yeah. Fighting for reasons they don't understand. Causes they don't believe in.
Beg pardon?
No. Nothing.
So, your mind is made? You will not come back.
Sorry, Boris.
I understand. But then, what will you do?
I'm Hitman now. That series is selling.
War to fight.
I got my own war to fight, and will never return to this subplot ever again.
Yeah, because with the original creator gone and how Survive did, why would they do another spin-off like this?
Yeah.
Okay, so just like any other game, we get a total tally. Now, I really wish my original file didn't get screwed up because that's not accurate. So everything up to R4, all those were redo runs because I had to rebuild the file. So anything that says new is what we just did tonight. That's accurate. The other ones, not so much. But overall is a B. Which I'm kind of surprised. Like, the only one that's an S is the tutorial, because the tutorial is super easy to get the S, but the rest, they take a lot more work to get to it.
Hey, you still did good.
Yeah, you still did really good, Lester. I'm honestly really surprised because we had so much trouble with this game. We really like it. It's a really good game. We suck at it.
Oh, what the heck? Passing rank, beat normal. Did you get like an achievement title? This game has ingoing achievements. Why? It seems redundant when it's released on all platforms that has actual achievements. Sure.
Jack the Ripper.
But there you go.
Yeah, and it can show you
And
your
it had to
rankings
be,
based on
easy and
difficulties
hard mode.
too. Well, it's not just that, but there's one more thing I want to try right here on the title screen. So if we input the Konami code, so up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. I don't know that did anything. Let me look this up. You can actually put in the Konami code on this game. And apparently from what I heard, it does different things based on your console. I want to see something with that.
What the heck?
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, the Konami code is a thing, but I'm trying to see what did I screw up with the code. Like, is it specific timing based? Because Konami is weird when it comes to inputting codes on the title screen. Like, I remember back in the day for Bomberman Hero, to unlock the like extra mode that has like your bonus mini games, mash the start button. You have to get into the game before like any intro plays. Like, how? Why?
What the heck?
So on the title screen, enter the Konami code. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's what I did. Oh wait. No, circle X. That's PS3. Wait a minute. Can I show this? Let me see something. Yes, capture third-party overlays. There you go. Okay, now you can see my Steam feed here. Look at this. On the title screen, enter the Konami code up, up, down, down, left, right, circle X. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance sheets for Xbox 360. Wait a minute.
Circle X? That's
Wrong,
not 360.
Wrong controller.
Yeah.
That guy completely got that one wrong.
Oh, jeez.
But my only question is, what did I screw up? Because I put in the code, but it didn't do anything. Let me just try it again. Again, don't know if that's doing anything. But the best way to tell is let me use a new file. What this is supposed to do is unlock a new difficulty. Normally, this is something you have to work towards, but putting a Konami code just gets it immediately. No, it didn't work.
Oh, it didn't work.
My problem is I have with this is when you hit the A button, which is part of the code, it also opens up the menus. So to do the code, like, how do you do it without opening up the menu?
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
that's the weird part. But yeah, this unlocks an extra difficulty thing. That's mainly what this is. Although from what I heard with the PC version, it can unlock more than just that, which is kind of weird.
That is weird.
I'm just finding it weird that it's not actually doing anything right now. It's supposed to work. Okay, well now my controller just doesn't even work with the game. This is really weird. I may have to do like a proper reboot, maybe that's why. But either way, you get the point. I'm just screwed with this because at this point we're done for the night. I'm not going to play any more of the game, but I want to get this to work. Which is so weird it's not.
Yeah.
Let me just reboot it because I feel like that could be a weird thing.
No, I think like what else you have to look at, you're going to go look at the DLC later, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a look at the DLC next week. Which the DLC, from what I heard, one is, I think, just a standard, like, combat-based thing. Another one is a stealth-based mission. So, we'll see how both of those go, which, from what I've seen, like, stealth, if it still has a score, is not going to be useful in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I put in the code, so we gotta see if it actually did anything. Oh, it didn't. Why? What? Ooh, okay, I'm a little confused
What
why
the
the
heck?
code doesn't work. You put in the standard code, which I know it by heart, so the reason why it doesn't work is beyond me.
I wonder why it didn't. It's not doing.
That's why I'm actually confused. I have one thing I'm gonna do. Let me pull up a quick thing. Which is very loud in my ears. Jeez.
Just still trying to look it up.
Well, that's the weird thing, yeah, because I don't see what this is doing, because it should just go, but it's not going. I don't understand. The problem is the video tutorial I already find on this, the guy already put in the code, so you're not telling me anything, if you just have it in.
Yeah, I don't understand why they have it locked behind it.
Well, it's
Cheat
not
code.
locked behind it, this is just another way to get it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see the cue now. If you get this right, Raiden here talks to you. So the fact that I'm not getting this, I'm very confused.
Okay.
Also, half the time it's not recognizing my controls is why I'm also getting very confused. So confirm is that enters this. Okay. Just gonna try with the keyboard. Okay, apparently hitting up on the keyboard hits start. That makes sense. Alright, well, I think we get the... Come on. Ah. Oh, well, now we can see, hey, we got all this stuff, which my controller still isn't working in this game. The hell? All right, we're giving up. I'm not. I don't want to do this anymore. Let's see what the codec is, because apparently I'm not allowed to play video games anymore. Nice controller. So this is a list of pretty much all the codecs from every section of the game. So if you want to hear them all in just one go instead of just stop what you're doing in the middle of the game, this is cool.
Control, it's riding. I'm on the ground.
That's cool. At least they keep that around. So I mean, some
you can
people like
stop
certain codec calls. That would have been helpful in all other Metal Gear games to just watch back codec calls.
Yeah.
Because there are certain codecs that definitely do tell a lot about the game. But here, let me just show what I was talking about before with these codecs.
61.
Look at file 1 here. Boris has 68 codec calls. Chapter 2, he has 10. Kevin, 43 to 13. Like, they put a lot of these codecs for some reason in the first chapter. Like, it is insane. Like, Doctor has 61. From what I've heard, Doctor has some of the most codecs.
That is kind of weird, though. They put all those in the beginning.
Yeah. But yeah, now we can also go into this menu to see more things too. Like throughout the game, some of our stuff we were unlocking. This is where you can see it all. This is where we get our titles, but also IDs like this. I'm betting these are the devs because this is out of place otherwise.
Yeah.
Real people, what is this?
Who are these people? Oh, the meme of
let me get this.
Patrick.
The men in boxes. Men in boxes, also there's like, I think 1 per chapter up to a certain point. Because 5 and 6 basically aren't much of a chapter. So I think it's chapter 1 through 5 these guys are in. And they're pretty expressive.
That's funny.
Then you get these data chips too, which are just concept arts.
Concept arts.
I was expecting one of those drawings of Courtney just to have the coffee cup on the ground.
No, my coffee.
Yeah, that's
Mr. and
that's
Mrs.
Cool.
Octopus Lady.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So, that's the main game. I know some of the DLC is based on VR missions. That would obviously be here. Not exactly sure where we'd go for the DLC at this point. As I can see, I got new game modes here. Oh, wait, no, here's how. So in order to access the DLC, I just had to beat it, because these were not showing up at all.
Okay.
Which is why I'm very confused when I looked this up online. A lot of places said, in order to access the story mode DLC, you just beat Chapter 1. Yeah, no. You have to beat the entire game, not Chapter 1, you idiots. Well, that answers that question. So we'll do these next week. I think Jetstream's supposed to be the more combat-based one, and Blade Wolf is the more stealth-based one.
Okay.
So yeah, that's that. So yeah. We did kind of get a little bit of a late start, but I'm actually just going to end it here, because there's not really much else I'm going to want to do at this point. Especially my controller's not responding with the game. I've been having a lot of controller problems this past week, and I literally am not going to play this with a mouse and keyboard. So I'm just going to stop for tonight.
I don't blame you, Lester.
Yeah, so that was the finale of like the main story, but next week we'll meet back up and finish up the DLC. We'll fully finish this up next week. So yeah, that's going to do it. So thanks to everyone who came out, and I'll see you guys on Monday for more ukulele. So take care and have a good one.
You have a good night, everybody.